When did we get to the place where telling a lie often enough gets it treated like the truth, or even something up for debate? Just because you say something's true doesn't make it so.
You are blue. You are a pony.
You are a pony.
Take the war in Iraq. The truth is, Iraq had nothing to do with September 11th. Let's repeat that. Iraq had nothing to do with September 11th. So, no matter how often anybody might say they did, or imply it, or infer it, or mention the two in the same sentence, Iraq still had nothing to do with September 11th. Okay, what about Saddam Hussein? While it is true that he was not a nice man, Saddam Hussein had nothing to do with September 11th. No matter how many times the President, the Vice President, Senator McCain, or anyone else winked and nodded and hinted at it, Saddam Hussein had nothing to do with September 11th, or for that matter, Al-Qaeda. One more thing, if you'll bear with me. When we invaded Iraq, they had no weapons of mass destruction. Let's repeat. Iraq had no weapons of mass destruction. The intelligence community had no solid evidence that they did, and certainly no indication that Iraq or Saddam Hussein were planning any kind of attack on the U.S. Anyone who told you otherwise was lying. So Iraq and Saddam Hussein had nothing to do with September 11th or Al-Qaeda. They had no weapons of mass destruction, or any plans to attack the U.S. The truth is, Iraq didn't pose any real threat to us. Why then, on the very day of the attacks, did John McCain start arguing for an invasion of Iraq? Why did Bush and McCain repeatedly try to connect Iraq, Saddam Hussein, and September 11th when their own intelligence told them there was no connection? Good question. Whatever their real reasons, the outcome is clear. Over 4,000 American soldiers are dead. Over 100,000 have been injured. Though the U.S. refuses to report how many Iraqis have died in the war, estimates range from 100,000 to over 1 million. We're still spending hundreds of millions of dollars every day on the war in Iraq. The eventual cost? More than $3 trillion, or roughly $10,000 for every single American. What are we still doing there?